Hello there everybody, in this one I want to take a quick moment to look at Galaxy Next Generation. Galaxy in the past 5 days has been selling off by a very significant amount. I think that there is fair reasoning for that, but in this one I want to give my personal predictions going forwards into the next few weeks and what I personally think could happen with Galaxy stock. Now don't get me wrong guys, we do talk about Galaxy all the time on this channel, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because we also talk about a plethora of different other stocks. Now that I've said that though, please do remember I am not a financial advisor and I definitely recommend that you should do your own research, but let's jump in. The past day or so has been quite negative for Galaxy. So of course this is Friday, we can see that things were relatively flat towards the end of day, but this sell-off on market open took us down to lows, obviously about 15% lower than what we opened up on, basically hitting about 3 cents around 10:30 in the morning. Now from there, yes, we did recover a little bit, actually passing the market open price, but it wasn't to stay as this one did plummet further towards the end of session. So things weren't very positive for the stock on Friday. It was another day in the red, and this does come after a whole week in the red as well. Now of course this isn't the most concerning thing in the world, simply due to the fact that a lot of the market is down right now. I think it is to be expected that this stock was to fall as well. And of course even from these highs here, a lot of people were anticipating positive earnings, which we actually did get, and I think it was quite a good indication of Galaxy going forwards into the next few weeks. But I think a lot of people were buying the hype and of course selling the news, and that is why we saw the stock drop even with positive results. So that's what I personally do believe happened right here. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, because Galaxy, in my opinion at least, is a risky stock and people do need to be aware of the risks associated, but even then it is a stock which I would personally hold for 12 months, maybe even more, because I personally do believe that the fundamentals are there for this company. But yeah, right now of course it is quite low in price, and I think it could be one of the better points to get into this stock. I think a lot of people pumped this one up obviously for those results and probably made quite a decent amount of profit and got out of this stock, which is to be expected as well, with of course people taking decent profits. So I kind of can understand that one, but I think right now Galaxy isn't the worst buy that we have been seeing. I think going forwards into the next week, we are in quite a make or break situation in my opinion, because now we are back down to the 3 cent range which we were previously trading at, which of course doesn't give us much of an increase in price at all. Now we are of course touching about 0.34, which is of course halfway to 4 cent almost, so we do actually have potential for this one to bounce back to the 4 cent range in the next week or so. I think realistically this is what we need to see this stock increase once again. Now of course what really is going to be affecting this one is what the whole market does, because if the whole market is in the red, we can't expect Galaxy to be in the green. So of course I'm not even too concerned that it has dropped this far, but honestly I would like to see this one come back up a little bit more in the next few weeks, hopefully. But yeah, it is a risky stock overall, but if you are willing to hold this one for the next few months, I think Galaxy could present some decent returns. I think this one is obviously, like I said, more of a speculative play, and that needs to be made aware of, but if you are willing to take that risk, it could be worth buying a few shares of Galaxy and holding it for the long term. Now I have talked about my position in Galaxy in the past. I personally own around 9,000 shares of this stock, so of course it is quite a significant amount. I'm sure people probably have more than me in the comment section, but the reason why I have so little shares is simply due to the fact that I am only risking what I am willing to lose in a worst case scenario. But that's just my personal thoughts guys. Please tell me yours down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.